It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
From Hamilton High School West, this is the Trentonian pregame show on the WBCB Sports Network. Today's contest between Hamilton West and Ewing is brought to you by the following sponsors: Kessel Dermatology, Soul Funeral Homes, Revere Restaurant, Baldwin Ford Subaru, Capital Health System, New Jersey Education Association, Team Toyota, Italian People's Bakery, Hyundai of Trenton, Hamilton Township Division of Health, Trentonian, Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, and the Hamilton Township Education Association. Alongside Joe Gorman, I'm Andrew Myers, here from Hamilton West High School on a beautiful fall Saturday, final Saturday in October 2024, Joe. And we got two teams here today, Ewing and Hamilton West. Not looking like playoffs in their future here, winding down at the end of the regular season, pair of two-win teams, trying to find something to salvage out of the season.
Yeah, I think, you got two teams that are coming off of wins. Both teams like to run the ball. They're very powerful running the ball. Hamilton come off a great win last week over Robbinsville, and Ewing's coming off a win over West Windsor-Plainsboro, where they needed a goal line stand at the end of the game to pull it off. But, both, like you mentioned earlier, both teams are looking to finish strong. Okay, the season got away from them early. So now both of them have come back, played a little better late in the year, so they want to finish strong. So it should be a good game because, like we say, both of them have some talent, and both have some good running backs. And I'd be surprised if we don't have a grind-out game here today. Yeah,
both these teams coming in with 2 wins on the year, 2-6 record for the Ewing Blue Devils, 2-5 for the Hamilton West Hornets. Of course, they'll have that 9th. I guess you can count a regular season game on Thanksgiving against Steiner in a couple of weeks. But yeah, these two teams looking for a win here toward the end of their seasons. And you mentioned it, Joe, two teams that run the ball a lot. Looking at the numbers here, 179.7 rushing yards per game for the Ewing Blue Devils, 129 rushing yards per game for Hamilton West. So yeah, it should be a ground and pound type of game. The two stars for both these teams, leading rushers, Josh Missick for Ewing and Brian Boswell for Hamilton West. And Boswell himself coming off a massive game last week against Robbinsville, 200 yards, 4 touchdowns on 26 carries. Ravens just couldn't stop him, Joe.
No, he was unbelievable last week. 200 yards, it's a career high for him. And, with last week, he went over 1,000 yards for his career, which, congratulations, great job. As you well know, the Boswell name is pretty well known around Hamilton West. And he had a great game last week. And the other thing is the Raul Dye kid last year against Ewing, he had like 126 yards. That was his best game against Ewing last year. So, Hamilton has a couple guys that like to run the ball, and one of them knows what Ewing does pretty well.
Yeah, both Boswell and, as you mentioned, Raul Dye both had very solid games last year against Ewing. 14 carries for 100 yards and a touchdown for Boswell, 126 yards and a touchdown, plus 3 tackles on defense for Raul Dye, and a win there for West. So, it should be a good contest here. Two teams that are familiar with each other, had a little lapse in the play for a couple years, but then have played each of the last 3 seasons. West grabbing a win last year, 29-21 in that matchup, and they did not lead until they scored that last touchdown to take that 29-21 lead. So if there's any indication from that last game last year, Joe, tonight should be a pretty solid contest.
Yeah, the West Jersey Football League broke up the CVC for a lot of years, and it's good to see them back together, these teams in the Valley and the Capital, which are all CVC teams, and playing each other. I think, Hamilton won last year, but Ewing has won like last 4 of the 6, I think. Then they went for a drought from 18 all the way back to like 2010 since they played, so it's good to see them back on the field again.
Yeah, last year that win for West was their first one since 2016. As you mentioned, a couple years they didn't play against each other, but 4 straight wins for Ewing coming into that game last year before West ended that 4-game streak against Ewing. And yeah, these two teams are gearing up for a big matchup here toward the end of the season. Ewing doesn't have any more games scheduled, so we'll see if they're add another one to the calendar. And as for West, they have a game scheduled next week on the 30th against Lawrence before that Thanksgiving game against Steiner. That'll be at Steiner High School this year.
I believe they still play those crossover games.
Yeah,
for
they might
teams
get one
that
more
don't
schedule.
make the playoffs and things like that. So Ewing will probably get one of those games. And the other thing interesting little stat was last week Hamilton put up 43 points. I think that's the most they've scored since 2019 when they had 51 against Heightstown.
Yeah, 43-21 win for the Hornets, coming off that win against the Robbinsville Ravens last week. They led 21-0, but then the Ravens cut it into a 21-14 lead before West started to pull away again. And Boswell, we mentioned 200 rushing tackles and 4 touchdowns in that game. Christian Eagleton is a key player on this Hornets defense. He had 12 tackles, 1 for loss last week, so he's a name to watch. And we'll try to keep up with the number changes here, Joe, as well. The special Breast Cancer Awareness Month jerseys for Hornets. They're wearing their black unis with the pink numbers. You love to see that. So a couple of number changes, especially for a couple of the big players too, Boswell and a couple other guys. So we'll keep up with that. And this looks like the Hornets will roll out here for their intros, and we'll take a quick break here as the national anthem coming up, and we'll get kickoff for you shortly between Ewing and Hamilton High West. Stick with us here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, Paul Muller here, and there's never been a better time to be part of the team. New car inventory is back. We have over 100 new Toyotas ready to drive home today with some of our most popular models available. And with a huge selection of dependable certified used Toyotas, our pre-owned departments are ready to make a deal that works for you. Plus, our award-winning service centers will have you in and out and back on the road in no time. Visit one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton, or online at teamtoyota.net.
Today's New Jersey high school football match between Hamilton High West and Ewing here on the WBCB Sports Network is brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery. The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A very pleasant good afternoon to you all. Thanks for spending it tuned in here to the WBCB Sports Network alongside Joe O'Gorman. I'm Andrew Myers. Beautiful day today here in Hamilton Township. Ewing wins the toss. They elected to defer, so West will get the ball first.
You know, we got dueling Myers going on here.
Yes,
we got your
do.
dad there, the PA announcer. You're here. We got the voice of Hamilton down here. We got the voice of BCB down here. It's amazing.
Yes.
I'm outnumbered 2-1.
My father, Kevin Myers.
Hi, Paul Muller here, and there's never been a better time to be part of the team.
Football, now he's doing wrestling and basketball. He's a 3-season man, Joe.
There is no truth to the rumor, though. They did build the press box around them.
Yes. Short kick here for Ewing. It'll be picked up by the Hornets. Finding some room to run there is Khalil Hardwick, and he'll get down to the 32-yard line.
Jones kickoff.
You have to assume it's going to be Boswell, roll, die, and more Boswell.
Yeah, definitely going to be two names are going to be saying a lot today, Brian Boswell and Nazir Raul Dye. Boswell wearing the number 0 today with the special uniform, typically number 3 on the roster for the Hornets, leading rusher with 550 yards this season.
32-yard line.
And as you mentioned, it's great to be saluting breast cancer.
Yeah, it's always love to see the pink come out in October. Yep. See the NFL players do that. A.J. Brown for the Eagles likes to wear his pink cleats. He likes to wear them year-round, though, because his daughter, he can spot him easily on the TV with those pink cleats. Here's the handoff here to Boswell, obviously. First play of the game for the Hornets offense. And he'll get a couple, maybe 2 or 3.
Boswell.
Boswell, the junior, he'll be here again next year for the Hornets, and he'll obviously be a key figure for them.
Yeah, he's quite a talent. He really is. I mean, he also leads them in receptions. Not in yardage, but he is the team leader in receptions.
And it's always nice to have a running back who's good with his hands, too.
Yes.
Boswell great in the open space. Gets the first play of the game there. Now under center for the Hornets is quarterback Cullen Bressler. Again, the give will be to Boswell, who'll be just short of the line of gain, it looks like.
Boswell again.
And they are going to give him the first down. They'll move the chains.
So the 42. And
good for a Hornets first down.
So a 4-yard run followed up by a 6-yard run, and they'll give him a couple extra inches there.
Since
first down.
I'm sorry, Andrew. Since Bressler took over, the offense has been a little bit more aggressive-minded. Do you know what I mean? They seem to be moving a little better. Just a sophomore. He's done a nice job.
Yeah, Matt Brescio, the other quarterback on this roster that's played for the Hornets. Snap here, another run for the Hornets.
Roll die, I believe.
They've got a couple. Zero Dye gets his first carry of the day. Gain of 3 for the Hornets. It'll be 2nd and 7. They might have given 4 there, actually.
Yeah, he's down to the 46.
Hornets moving the ball nicely here with the run. We mentioned on our pregame show they average 129 rushing yards per game. Only 13 points per game, though, for the Hornets this season.
Yeah, both these teams struggled offensively early in the season. It was one of their biggest problems, putting points on the board.
High formation now for the Hornets. Give is to Boswell. He'll get a couple. We'll get another 3rd down for the Hornets. Is in there on the tackle was Carlito Colon.
Brian Boswell.
Hornets not a team that throws the ball a ton, just 357 passing yards total this season in 7 games.
3rd down for your Hornets.
Bressler 168 passing yards on 39 attempts. Pair of touchdowns for the sophomore.
Yeah, the young Dye, Zaire Dye, is one of their top receivers and one of Bressler's favorite targets. Let's see him come with a little screen or something like that here on 3rd down.
3rd and 4 for the Hornets. At their own 48, another I formation. They give here. It's not to Boswell, and finding some space is Daniel Figueroa just at the marker again, and this time it's going to be a definite first.
Yeah, flag on the play, though.
There is a flag on the play.
We'll wait it here. Officials discussing. It is going to be a hold on the Hornets, so take that back on the first down.
He's holding against your Hornets.
So we'll do it again on 3rd down, a little further back now for the Hornets. And you never want to see that, Joe, on 3rd down, 3rd and 4. You get your first down, and then it's right back.
3rd and 14.
Puts you in a bad 3rd and 14 situation.
And we saw, or at least I did with Rich Fisher last night, Trenton Central. They ended up winning that game against Robbinsville 17-13, but they shot themselves in the foot a ton with 3rd down penalties. Moving out to the left side is Figueroa. Dropping back the pass is Bressler, the lefty. Chucks it right at the line and swallowed up there for a loss. It was Devon Law in there on the tackle with another teammate for Ewing.
That was Christian Eagleton that caught the ball.
Eagleton wearing number 3 today. Typically number 26 for the Hornets. A nice shot by the Ewing defense. They obviously got some help with that penalty, but able to make the stop on 3rd and long.
Well, the penalty ended that drive.
Back in punt return position for the Blue Devils, number 2, Rashawn Williams.
Grady Schaefer back for the punt for the Hornets. Gets it off cleanly. It's a pretty solid one, and it'll take a hop. Right about the 35, hits the shin of the returner, and a swarm of Hornets go in there. He's still able to gain a couple yards. Well, the Blue Devils will be taken down the 29-yard line as Rashawn Williams was there on the return. And the Blue Devils offense will go to work for the first time today with the ball at their own 29-yard line.
You mentioned earlier Josh Missick is their featured back, and
First and 10 for the Blue Devils at their own 29.
he had a good game last week against West Windsor Plainsboro.
Yep, 71 total yards of offense for Missick last week on 16 touches. Season high 110 yards and a touchdown against Robbinsville earlier this year. Leading rusher on this Ewing team with 526 yards on the ground. Now we'll get a whistle here before clock even goes, and it's a timeout for Ewing. Not exactly what you want here for the Blue Devils on your first offensive possession before you even get a play.
No, you got to get things squared away before you get on the field.
I guess it's not the worst thing to use a timeout here early in the first half, but we'll see if that comes back to haunt them later in this half. Today's broadcast brought to you by Hyundai of Trenton. Car buying made simple at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. Over 100 new Hyundai models from Elantras and Sonatas to SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, and Palisade, including hybrid models. Hyundai of Trenton has an inventory including a huge selection of pre-owned certified vehicles. No market adjusted on any car in stock. Get an extra $1,000 rebate trade-in value toward any vehicle. Hyundai of Trenton, car buying made simple at the area's fastest growing dealership, 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. Quick discussion on the sidelines there with head coach Ross Malon. And here motion now, snap from Williams. Give is to the back. A couple yards for the Blue Devils as 3 Hornets are in there for the tackle. Demario Marshall, one of them with Chase Muni.
Rashawn Williams on the carry. I believe Williams had the game-winning touchdown last week against in that 14-7 win over West Windsor Plainsboro.
He'll gain 3 there. 196 rushing yards on the season for Williams coming into this contest. It's Jairus Williams, the senior under center, number 8, end around here for the Blue Devils. Handoff to Cordell Sloan.
Jairus Williams hands off to number 1, Cordell Sloan.
And he's taken down at
Stopped by number
the
8,
line of scrimmage. They'll give him 1 yard on it. And third and a couple coming up here for Ewing.
Yeah, it looks like 3rd and 7.
Starting out their drive similarly to the Hornets, a run heavy here.
For the Blue Devils.
These two teams are almost a mirror of each other.
Yeah.
Make some noise, Hornet fans.
Yeah, both teams averaging under 100 passing yards per game. Just a tick under 180 yards on the ground per game for Ewing. See what they have in store here on 3rd and 7. First third down of the day for the Blue Devils defense. Missick to the right of Williams. Williams dropping back the pass. He's looking to the right side. Fires it downfield. And it's caught over the defender. What a catch. Rayshawn Williams racing down the sideline. He's in for the score.
Rayshawn Williams did a great job pulling that ball in. The defender was right there, but he had his back to the ball. And Rayshawn Williams just kind of took it right over top of him.
It was Cole Manderson on the coverage. The flag is out after the play. I think it's going to be on the celebration.
It's number 4, Cole Manderson.
So the touchdown gonna stick. Rayshawn Williams, what a catch, jumping over Cole Manderson. Had to come back for that ball. And he puts the Blue Devils on the board.
68 yards on that. Not bad.
Celebration.
Jairus Williams got that out there, that's for sure. It was a beautiful pass.
You can take it now or you can take it on kickoff. It looks like.
Rayshawn Williams, his 3rd total touchdown this year, 2nd receiving touchdown. Came into the game the leading receiver for the Blue Devils, 147 receiving yards. And he puts the Blue Devils on the board. Kick is no good, though. Chris Jones attempting that extra point. Puts it wide, but the Blue Devils on the board first with a 6-0 lead. A big touchdown there to Rayshawn Williams.
And the unconventional way for Ewing, through the air.
Yeah, first passing play of the day for the Blue Devils on their first 3rd down, and it pays off.
Great catch, though, by Rashawn Williams.
Oh, absolutely,
just pulled over and reached that ball right off there.
Yeah, Jairus Williams just kind of chucked it up there and said, let my man go get it. And Cole Manderson, you got to give him credit. It was good coverage for Cole Manderson.
Yeah, he was there.
And as a good player, too, Manderson tapping his chest after that play and saying, that's my bad, guys. I'll get him next time. Manderson, a key player on this Hornets defense, 30 total tackles coming into the contest.
For Ewing, number 11, Chris Jones.
Got beat there, though, by Sean Williams. So the penalty for excessive celebration pushes this kickoff back to the 25. So the Hornets should get some decent field position. This kickoff goes to the left side, picked up at the 41. It's actually bobbled for a moment at the 44. Again, it was Khalil Hardwick who returned the opening kickoff for the Hornets.
By number 33, Khalil Hardwick.
Had some trouble with that one, but able to corral it.
Yeah, look at right at the 45. It's good field position to start.
So the Hornets offense will go back to work.
Hornets will begin their drive at their own 45-yard line.
Take the ball at the left hash mark.
6:45 left to go in the first.
Three-play scoring drive for Ewing, a little over a minute.
Can't ask for a much better start for the offense. And we'll see how the Hornets respond here. First drive of the game trailing. 3 in the backfield. Another one joins him here in motion behind the line. Here's the snap. Give this to Boswell, and he races through up the middle. Gets 5 yards down to the 50-yard line.
He does get him in chunks, Boswell.
Brian Boswell. Stop.
Yeah, Boswell averaging 5.7 yards per carry this season. 5 touchdowns on the ground.
It is a great football day, though. The weather,
Yes, absolutely. Plenty of action around Mercer County. Not just in football, but soccer. We got the inaugural CVC championship games today for the boys and girls championships. Actually kicking off right now, or probably just started at 2 o'clock. The boys championship. And a snap there, handled after the initial bobble, and he's going to absolutely swallow it up. Cullen Bressler gets taken down. Looks like it was Devon Law, the first one there, but basically the entire
Cordell Sloan got him in the end.
The entire defensive front for Ewing in there on the botch snap. Good job by Bressler to handle it afterward and
3rd and 16.
not get a turnover, but a big chunk loss there. It'll be a loss of 11
for
the Hornets, and another 3rd and long here. We saw them on the first drive convert a 3rd and 4, but then it was called back for a penalty. And now here, a 5-yard gain to 2nd and 5, and they lose 11 on the botch snap. So 3rd and 16 coming for the Hornets offense.
3rd and 14 and 3rd and 16 is not the way you want to start the game.
Well, you're not going to have good numbers 3rd down converting with those sort of attempts. And now timeout for the Hornets. So Mike Papero wants to talk things over here with his offense.
In the first, your score, Ewing 6.
And this is the type of place where you can't really panic as an offense. You're already down. You saw your defense give up that huge chunk play there. The momentum's on Ewing's side. And then especially after that big chunk loss there, got to be smart with the football here.
Still awful early. A lot of football yet to be played. Sooner or later, you're going to have to just stop these, 3rd and forevers.
Yeah, got to get some better yardage here on these 3rd downs in order to convert. Of course, they can convert these 3rd and longs, but we'll see if they'll do so as they discuss this. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week is the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. And so you can read all about the nice things Joe O'Gorman says about these Mercer County high school sports in the Trentonian. He's not the only one, though.
No, we have a cadre of guys.
Yes. Snap here on 3rd down. Long throw across the field to the far side. It's caught by Xavier Jenkins, but he's going to get a couple yards there, if even.
That's his pass. Complete to number 10.
They're going to get him right at the 44-yard line, so it'll be a gain of about 5 there.
And number 2, Cordell Sloan.
4 and 11.
It'll be a 4th and 11 as Brady Schaefer will come back out for the second punt of the day.
Into punt, number 19, Brady Schaefer. Back at punt return position for the Blue Devils, number 2, Rashawn Williams.
Ewing defense has played well the 2 series right now. They've been a little bit on the first one, but the penalty helped them out. This time the sack's a big play for him.
Long snap there for Schaefer. Nice catch for him over the shoulder. Now he's got some room to run on the right side. He's going to move up there. It's a great job there by Schaefer. picked up on the roll by Rashawn Williams, and great coverage by the Hornets as he's buried down at the 10-yard line. I'm actually going to spot him at the 11. But a great job there by Grady Schaefer,
Yep.
sophomore kicking specialist. Found some room on the right side to move up toward the line of scrimmage, get some extra yardage on that punt.
Number 2, Carmelo Brown.
And Ewing will start their second offensive drive at their own 11-yard line.
I didn't know if he was going to run there or not. Looked like he might try to get the first down on the run. Looked like he had some open here on the right side, but I don't know if he has the speed to get the whole 15 yards they needed.
Yeah, if that was a 4th and 5 or something like that,
Right.
maybe he thinks about it a little more, but I'm sure the instruction was just get it down there any way you can. And a solid punt there for Grady Schaefer. So the Blue Devils will go back to work here offensively. Player motion to cross the line on the left side, hand off and give up the middle there to Josh Missick. Gets 12 yards on the play, a first down for the Blue Devils.
William hands off to number 6, Josh Missick. Brought down by Hornet, number
Missick, the junior running back.
Short.
.526 rushing yards on the season coming into this game for Missick, 4.9 yards per carry.
Right now, Ewing's kind of doing what they want, having their way with the Hamilton defense.
Motion to the right side again. The give is to Missick, right back out the middle again. And he'll get about 6 yards on that play to the 30. Blue Devils will take that all day.
Yeah.
The Hornets will give it to him. I mean, Missick's not really doing much movement or anything. He's just getting the ball right behind this line of scrimmage and barreling forward.
Yeah, there's nothing flashy. He's not running outside, and he's just finding the hole and hitting it and getting through it. Shaking off a few tackles on his way.
I don't know if it's because of the number 6 he's wearing, but also kind of the shorter stature too. But he kind of reminds you a little bit of James Conner from the Arizona Cardinals. Just barrels through the line there and gets a lot of yards after contact. Motion to the left, now back to the right for Cordell Sloan. Slowly making his way back. 2 receivers to the right. Now another motion here. And the give is to the motion man, Rashawn Williams. And he's met in the backfield. A loss on the play. Great job by the Hornets.
Yeah, Ewing, Hamilton sniffed that one out.
Number 2, Rashawn Williams. Stopped by Hornet, number 2, Carmelo Brown, and number 4, Cole Anderson.
Carmelo Brown was in there for the tackle.
Loss of 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
So another 3rd down for the Blue Devils. Saw them convert that touchdown on their opening drive on 3rd down.
We're going to see another Jarius Williams pass here.
Well, we'll see. 3rd and 5. It's a spot where you probably are comfortable running the ball with the caliber of running back that Missick is, and the way the lines are moving as well. And that looks like an end around to stop. And then another one. Nice trickery play there from Ewing. They'll get the first down a little bit more as Jarius Williams, the quarterback, I believe he handed it off. Maybe it was a fake. He got me.
Yeah, it's a pretty good fake he made right there.
A lot of movement pre-snap for Ewing. Fools the Hornets defense and fools me a little bit too up in the booth.
Yeah. I just saw him break around the right side there.
Nonetheless, it's a first down for Ewing. Another one on 3rd down is Jarius Williams. Finds a lane. Ball up at the 49-yard line of the Blue Devils. So he ticked down under a minute left in this first quarter. 6-0 lead for Ewing.
I think West thought they had that one cut down, and all of a sudden Williams comes breaking out of it.
There was a sea of bodies right at the middle of the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden Williams breaks out on the right side. 1st and 10, more motion here for Rashawn Williams. Give us to Missick on the right side. He'll barrel through, get a couple of yards. Still going as a swarm of Hornets meet him at the 45-yard line. And it looks like there's a flag down on the play. It'll go against the Blue Devils.
Legal motion, legal shift.
There's a flag on the play.
Legal shift.
Yeah, it's been a lot of pre-snap motion for Ewing on offense.
Illegal shift on the Blue Devils. Results in a 1st and 15.
So they'll lose 5 on that one. And I guess you could technically say 10 after the game
the
from
5,
Missick.
the 5 he had and the 5 they took back.
So it'll be 1st and 15 now as the clock winds down. Looks like Ewing will try to get one more playoff here in the first quarter. They break the huddle with 12 seconds left to go. Missick in the backfield, more motion. Here's the snap. Give is to Missick on the left side now. Missick wrapped up, still moving forward with contact. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage as the horn sounds. And that'll do it for us here in the first quarter. So a 5-yard gain for Missick on the last play of the quarter for Ewing. They lead it 6-0 over Hamilton High West. We'll be back for second quarter action right here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Division of Health. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The Division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the Division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents of Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, upcoming clinics, and eligibility. Second quarter action here at Hamilton High West. Give us again to Josh Missick for the Ewing Blue Devils, trying to get back on the board here. 6-0 lead for Ewing over Hamilton West.
He was stopped early, kept his legs moving, and he got 2 extra yards in there. He runs hard, that Missick.
Here we have 2 running backs who are not afraid to meet contact today, and Josh Missick and Brian Boswell for West.
You have to imagine there's a little bit of rivalry there, seeing who's going to outdo who today.
Yeah, definitely. They're pretty even coming into this game. 526 yards on the ground for Missick, 550 for Boswell. 3rd and 3 for the Blue Devils. Fakes the handoff as Jairus Williams got room to run on the right side. Williams gets the first down a little bit more, cuts back in, breaks a tackle, and he's finally shoved out at the 31-yard line. Jairus Williams, a big gain on 3rd.
Jairus Williams runs that to perfection because he takes it and he's just going to run. He knows he's running, so he just gets outside. And he gets enough blocking, he gets a ton of yards.
Another first down for Ewing. Ball spotted at the 31.
I'd like to give a shout out to the sponsors of the t-shirt.
Jairus Williams, 147 yards and 1 score on the ground coming into this game.
This West defense is going to have to step up here.
First and 10, motion. Flag goes up here. Looks like we might get another illegal shift. And that will be the call for the Blue Devils.
On the Blue Devils.
As it was Cordell Sloan moving right to left. Wasn't a gain on the play for Ewing, but they'll lose yardage.
They kind of like them 1st and 15 situation.
Yeah. It's kind of worked out for them a little bit today. You probably don't want to make that a regular occurrence for your offense, but... They'll remain first down after the penalty. They'll move him back 5 yards to the 36.
First and 15 for the Blue Devils.
And the Ewing offense will go back to work. Single back formation with Missick back there. Slow motions to the left side. Give is to Missick. Up the middle. Taken down by Jamal Coates.
Williams hands off to Missick.
Williams does a nice job of handling that ball off. He puts it right there. Doesn't look like he has any miscommunication or anything with his backs.
2nd and 11 for Ewing.
Yeah, it's great when you have a quarterback who's comfortable doing everything, really. Running the ball, throwing the ball, handing the ball off. Jarvis Williams seems to be that type of player for Ewing. Gain of 4 on the play for Mystic. 2nd and 11.
You don't miss too many meals.
Single back again. This time to give us to Sloan on the motion on the left side. Sloan finds some room to run. He gets near the first down marker.
I think he has
right
it.
Right at the 21.
Right at it.
Stands off to number 1, Cordell
and they are going to give him the first down.
Stopped by the Hornet defense, led by number 8, Chase Muni.
The Blue Devils knocking on the door of the red zone for the first time today.
Ewing does pick up the first down. 10 minutes.
West's going to have to find a way to stop these end runs. Ewing's been picking up a lot of yards on the outside here.
Yeah, they haven't really been able to pick up on the motions. And to Ewing's credit, too, they're running the same sort of formations, but they're giving it off to different players.
Right.
Not really running the same sort of play. It's been mostly Missick, but I saw Sloan get the ball there. Jarvis Williams, the quarterback, has had a couple of runs, and, of course, the TD pass, so Rashawn Williams. Now Williams, a QB keeper. He'll just take it himself up the middle and get a ton of yards there. Looks like 7 on the play. Just inside the 15-yard line.
Stopped by number 50, Jamal Coates.
Coates again on the tackle for the Hornets.
2nd and 3 is a lot better than 1st and 15, that's for sure.
Yeah. Blue Devils going to work offensively here, ground and pound. It's been their recipe all season long. 2nd and 4 at the 14. Give us to Sloan now on the left side. Sloan is met right there. Solid tackle there by Gabe Bing.
Number 1, Cordell Sloan. Stopped cold by number 52, Gabe Bing.
Gabe Bing, the leading tackler on the Hornets coming into this game. 63 tackles on the season. He has 10 or more in at least 4 games this year.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent for the defense for West all season.
He had a big game last week for the Hornets. 8 tackles and a sack against Robbinsville.
Make some noise, Hornet fans.
3rd and 2 now for the Blue Devils. Got to think this is 4-down territory. Of course, it won't matter if they get a first down here or find the end zone. Whistle goes now. We're going to get another timeout here. Looks like it, yes. It'll go by way of the Hornets. So West's going to talk things over defensively. Big 3rd down here coming up, 3rd and 2. At the 11-yard line for the Blue Devils. And today's game is brought to you by Saul Funeral Home. Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you need and deserve, celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes is proud to sponsor today's game and hopes you enjoy it. Alongside Joe O'Gorman, I'm Andrew Myers. Thanks for spending your afternoon with us here on the WBCB Sports Network. 6-0 lead for Ewing over Hamilton High West.
They're looking to add to it.
Blue Devils knocking on the door here. Ball at the 13-yard line. It's a 3rd and 2. First down marker at the 11.
Who's your choice of weapons here, Andrew?
I mean, I think you got to go to Missick here. He's been your guy, but I wouldn't be shocked if they go for a QB sneak with Williams again. As a couple plays ago, he got 5 or 6 yards on a simple QB sneak. Motion to the left side to Sloan. The give is to Missick on the left side. He'll get the first down. The ball pops out. The ball is free, and it looks like the Hornets are on it. Waiting the signal, and it is going to be Hornets football. What a play.
Recovered by Hornets number 8, Chase Muni.
Chase Muni on the recovery. I didn't see who it was who popped it out.
That was a great defensive play because they really got that ball out of there.
Huge, huge play for the Hornets defense as the Blue Devils were threatening to score again. Missick got the first down, got inside the 10-yard line, and then the ball pops free. Huge play for the Hornets defense. It looks like they'll start the ball right deep in their their own territory, but
And for your Hornets,
potentially a momentum swinger there.
8:02 left in the second.
That's what Hamilton needed, though.
Oh, absolutely. Blue Devils offense. Ground and pound, they keep churning out some yardage, and the Hornets coming out with a huge stop there. So 1st and 10 from their own 4-yard line. The Hornets offense will go back to work. Here's a snap. Give us to Boswell on the left side. He's met right at the line, but is able to get a couple yards there, maybe 3.
Important thing for West here, too, is to get themselves out of the shadow of the goalpost and, just give themselves some decent field position, even for the punter, if they can't continue to move the ball, so that they don't give Ewing good field position.
Yeah, my message here would be just get the first down here on this first set of downs. Work your way out of that goal line sort of situation, backed up, and you can go to work from there. Of course, if they give you some opening on the outside of the field, you can maybe try a shot, but
yeah,
we'll see. One receiver on each side for the Hornets. Motion across the line. Here's the snap. Give it to Boswell. Christian Eagleton was in the backfield as well on the motion.
Wrestler hands off to Brian Boswell.
Boswell gets a gain of 3.
That's what it looks like, 3rd and 2.
3rd and
12.
For the Hornets. It'll be a tough spot to roll off a punt here for Schaefer, so we'll see what they do. The Hornets handoff and met right at the line. They're not going to get the first. Great job by the Blue Devils defense as the give was to Christian Gonzalez, or excuse me, Christian Eagleton.
Correction, Christian Eagleton.
Hornets
Got
offense.
1 yard.
Hornets offense staying on the field here. They did give him a yard on that gain. And at least,
4th and 1, tough call from Mike Papero.
yeah, at least for now, it looks like Hamilton's going to go for it. As Bressler got some instructions from the sideline, comes back out, calls the play. It's the I formation for the Hornets. Boswell's back there with a fullback. 4th and 1. Hornets waiting patiently, maybe trying to draw him offside. And now the whistle goes. I saw Grady Schaefer start to make his way down the sideline.
Timeout.
Timeout for Hamilton, their second of the half. And they'll talk over this big 4th down situation.
I think he tried to draw him off, and it didn't work.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a bad idea.
No.
Blue Devils staying patient there. So we'll see how the Hornets break out of this huddle here, if it's going to be Grady Schaefer to kick. If you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. The experienced shelter staff will do their best to match you with a companion that is a good fit for you, your family, and lifestyle. The shelter has cats and dogs available, and sometimes smaller pets like rabbits, birds, and reptiles. Not ready to adopt but want to help the animals? There's a volunteer and fostering opportunities available. The Hamilton Animal Shelter is open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 3:30, Thursdays till 7 p.m., and closed on Sundays. View their adoptable pets at hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter and also learn about volunteer and foster programs. That's hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter. The shelter is at 2100 Sylvan Avenue off South Olden Avenue. Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association.
4th and 1 for your Hornets, 5:52 left in the second quarter.
So it looks like, actually, I don't see Schaefer out there, but I also
Going to go for it,
I also don't see Bressler out there, the quarterback. Bressler's on the sideline, no Schaefer. Let's see what the play is here. Snap and give. It's a direct QB sneak, and I don't think they got it.
I think a flag came in there, too.
The referee from behind the play.
Direct snap to number 11. Nas Dye. There is a flag on the play.
Discussing here what the spot on the field is. Looks like a Hornets down on the field injured. As the trainer's jogging out there.
Gonna look. Ewing's celebrating over there a little bit.
Got stoppage on the clock here at 5:45 on the clock in the second quarter. Still didn't officially get the signal of who's getting the ball here.
Who's down?
Nas Dye.
And back up now is the Hornet player, and that's Nazir Raul Dye. That's a big player for the Hornets.
Yeah, he got the direct snap, and
looks like he's going to stay on the field here. At least he was going to try to. And now they are going to take him off here with the trainer.
He attracted everybody wearing white, that's for sure.
Punting team is coming on the field for your Hornets. In the punt number 19, Grady Schaefer.
You got to move the yardage.
So now some discussion here. It's going to remain 4th down on the penalty.
You got to march it off.
I haven't seen what the penalty was yet.
Yeah, I didn't see a signal from the referee. But the Hornets punting unit is out there.
Aiding the runner.
And it's going to be a call on aiding the runner. So they
Penalty is aiding the
came in
runner
from
on the Hornets.
behind the line. Can't do the tush-push here. If it,
No.
Excuse me, Joe.
Yeah, they don't allow it in high school.
Yeah.
We got 4th and 5 for your Hornets.
No brotherly shove for Hamilton West. So penalty called there. I don't think he got the first down anyway.
No, he's back to the 9 now.
So Schaefer back to punt in his end zone about 6 yards deep. See if he tries to get some space here. Kind of surprised Ewing's not bringing more. Schaefer's got to get it quickly off. And it's a pretty decent one from where he was. Rolls all the way nearly to midfield. Picked up by Williams. He got space to roll on the left side. Breaks a couple of tackles. Rashawn Williams with a great return up to the 26-yard line for Ewing.
Return by number 2, Rashawn Williams. Brought down by number 52, Gabe Bing.
Rashawn Williams has been a problem today.
Ewing's spending an awful lot of time over here on the west side of the field.
Yeah, they'll take that all day
Yes.
through the Ewing offense. The Hornets offense, again, unable to muster up anything. The Blue Devils will go back to work. 5:22 left on the clock. They lead it 6-0 in the second quarter.
5:22 left in the half.
Ewing will start with the ball at their own 25-yard line. Best field position they started with today so far. Williams under center with Mizik behind him. Motion to the right side, and the give is to Rashawn Williams, who just had that punt return. Couple of flags come out there. So Williams gets up to the 18-yard line, or 17-yard line.
Brought down by Hornets.
And it's going to be a hold on Ewing, so this one's coming back.
A lot of flags early so far.
And that's always got to be frustrating for a running back, or anybody really, again, a chunk play, and it gets called back. And nothing you can do about it, just
No.
simple mistake by one of your teammates. Got to go back to work on the next play.
Will be holding on the Blue Devils.
So Ewing got a pretty good chunk gain there from Rashawn Williams, but it's called back for the hold. And they get dropped all the way back to the 35-yard line.
Now they're 1st and 20.
I guess they wanted to give themselves a little bit more of a challenge.
Yeah, they did. They did
First and 15 wasn't enough
Yep,
for them.
that's right. A little bit more field room.
Ball at the 35 for the Blue Devils, under 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Williams again under center. Mizik behind him. Sloan in motion right to left. Williams dropping back the pass, looking up the middle. He's got a guy open near the end zone. Leaping up, there's contact before the play, and the flag comes out. The intended receiver was Dasan Jones. We'll wait the call. I think it's going to be pass interference on the Hornets.
Yeah, he got mugged down there.
Yeah. As he had space, a leading pass might have had him into the end zone, but it fell right at the goal line.
Yeah, Williams just got too much air under it. Jones had the defender beat, but he had to wait for the ball. Well, they got their 10 yards back.
No pass interference on the Hornets.
There's a flag on the play. The penalty is pass interference on your Hornets.
We'll give Ewing a first down. Or it'll keep it at first down, I should say.
1st and 5 now? Is that what they got looking at?
Right at the 20-yard line. So Blue Devils again right there near the red zone. Trying to punch it in for their second score of the day. Here's a snap by Williams. Give us to Sloan from the right side, and the Hornets read that one very nicely.
Yep.
Coming in, I think the first one there was Eagleton.
Number 1, Cordell Sloan.
Yeah, I think Eagleton got a shirt and he wasn't letting go.
Eagleton.
Brody Hunt was in there too for the Hornets. They'll give him maybe half a yard there to the 19. 2nd and 4 now for the Blue Devils. Ewing coming off a 14-7 win last week. Trying to find their second score today. 2nd and 4. Snap to Williams. Williams now hesitating, finding some routes to run on the right side, finding space on the edge, and he's taken down right near the 11-yard line. He'll get the first down. Gabe Bing in there for the tackle. There's a Hornet down at about the 22-yard line. So we saw Nazir Dye come off the field a couple of plays ago. He's back on there and can't make out which Hornet it is. He's back up in a sitting position after laying down on his back. But it's going to be a first down for the Blue Devils. It's Jarvis Williams with the carry there, and now the Hornets player is up, and we can get a number. It looks like Daniel Figueroa.
Hornet cheerleaders.
Williams been very successful on that sweep.
First down for the
Yeah, we saw him pick up a couple of big first downs now.
Yep.
Or timely first down, I should say.
Now they got 1st and 10 at the 13.
Jarvis Williams, the senior, one of the captains on this Ewing team. 3 career rushing touchdowns. He has 1 of them this year. It's 1st and 10 for Ewing. Ball spotted at the 13. They have a chance for one more first down. Down inside the 5. Motion to left side here. Sloan getting it on the end around. Sloan nearing the first down marker toward the goal line, and he's shoved out of bounds inside the 5, inside the 3. I think he got the first.
Yeah, I think so, and he made a nice move to get rid of one tackler.
Seen Sloan sweep behind in motion behind that line of scrimmage a couple times and get that ball.
They're on the 3. Nice 10-yard run.
The Blue Devils right there.
by Hornets defense, led by Chase Beauty.
1st and goal now for Ewing.
Is 1st and goal for the Blue Devils. 3:32 left in the half.
Ball spotted at the 2-yard line. 3:32 left to go in the second quarter. Blue Devils trying to extend their lead. We saw Williams take a carry himself a couple times under center. See what he does here. Give us to Sloan again, and Sloan barrels through over the goal line in for the score. Cordell Sloan with a rushing touchdown from 2 yards out.
Nice play, nice trap play they ran.
Second score of the day for the Blue Devils. Put them up 12-0. There was a missed extra point on the first touchdown from Chris Jones. We'll see if he can knock it through this time to extend it to 13-0. And Cordell Sloan over 300 yards rushing now after his efforts in this game on the season. His 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Greg Jones lines up, snap, hold is good, and Jones' kick is just wide left, it looks like. I know they're going to say it's good. So just suck it in that left goalpost. And they will extend their lead to 13, so the Ewing Blue Devils
3:25 left in the second
on the board
quarter.
again after the opening touchdown from Rashawn Williams. It's a 2-yard run from Cordell Sloan. And the Blue Devils ahead now 13-0 with 3:25 left to go here in the first half. Today's game is brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery, who's proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or at them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936.
Time of possession has been all Ewing in this game so far, Andrew.
Yeah, they've dominated.
Just right now in this quarter, Ewing's run 11 plays, Hamilton's run 3.
Yeah, the Blue Devils dominated possession. They've dominated the yardage. It's been all Ewing so far in this first half, but Hornets will get the ball once again. Again, it's kicked off and corralled by Khalil Hardwick. Hardwick met by a couple of Ewing defenders there. Quayshawn Williams, one of them in the tackle.
Turned by number 33, Khalil Hardwick.
The Hornets see where they spot the ball here.
By Ewing's number 27.
Looks like they'll get it at the 37-yard line. So 3:18 to go in the second quarter. Hamilton West trailing at 13-0.
Plenty of time for West to get something on the board.
37-yard line.
As Joe mentioned just a couple seconds ago, just 3 offensive plays in this quarter for the Hornets. And it was way down there with their backs toward the goal line. A little more room to work with here at the ball at the 37. Pass to the left side, juggled for a moment, then collected. Tyrone Krupe on the catch. Gets a gain of about 7 there.
Beltzer's pass complete. The number 16, Tyrone Krupe.
Maybe it's going to be a new style offense here for Hamilton these
Second and
last
for your Hornets.
2.5 minutes.
Yeah, the Hornets run heavy offense all season long. They have only 357 passing yards coming into this game. Bressler again back to pass. The lefty chucked it to the right side. It's a little too much. Intended target was Carmelo Brown.
Beltzer's pass intended for number 2, Carmelo Brown. Number 1, Cordell Sloan.
It's hard to have an effective passing game when you don't do it often. Your timing's not there because, once again, I'm sure you're practicing it a little bit, but you're not spending the majority of your time throwing passes.
Yeah, and I guess you could, it's a little more than 2 minutes here, but you could have kind of worked this out as a 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no 2-minute warning here in this game, but you can kind of treat it as that toward the end of the half. Don't see a signal here as who took the timeout. And now we will finally get a signal. Looks like it's going to be an official's timeout.
There is an official timeout on the field. 3:05 left in the second quarter.
As the teams will
Hornets trailing at 13-0.
regroup here for a big third down coming up. 3rd and 3 for the Hornets. Ball at the 44-yard line. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Still some discussion on the sideline here. The referee and another official are here on the Hornets sideline on the near side. Not sure what this stoppage is here for.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything either.
Okay. Foreign substance on the field.
Now we're getting an alert here from our official in the booth, our clock operator. Apparently, someone hurled on the field there, Joe.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Someone's not feeling too hot today.
No.
Folks, there is an official timeout for foreign substance on the field.
Yep.
And our great PA announcer here, Kevin Myers, rolling out foreign substance on the field.
Hey, the voice of Hamilton sports.
Yes.
Can I tell you?
It comes and goes, Fish. Excuse me, Joe. It's a voice of Hamilton Township, it's a voice of Mercer County, voice of Hamilton West.
He's all over.
Yes, he is all over. But he gets most of his kicks right here at Hamilton I West.
He's always told me there's no beginning to your talents, Joe. I'm sorry, no ending. I always get that backwards.
Well, I got to admit, we kind of play off each other here. I guess he kind of got into this because I was sort of getting into the broadcasting field. He gets into the PA. I'm trying to dive more into some PA announcing, too, on top of broadcasting. So, that's sort of a father-son duo. I'm not sure we're ever going to make it to the big leagues together, but, it's nice to start out here in high school, the same booth. We had a game earlier in the spring over on the baseball field here at Hamilton West, so that was a fun little thing to do. I was all play-by-play. My father, once again, on PA, but
You both do an excellent job.
Yes, appreciate it, Joe.
Because I'm starting to feel like a tennis net.
Now we have the West AD, John Constantino, out there midfield talking with the referee. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Joe. These guys aren't touching the
not at
throw
all.
up or whatever's on there on the field with their hands and stuff like that. So it's just football
Yes.
here. So why not?
Yes.
Let's just play on. Big delay here for this Weston Ewing game. 13-0 lead for
There we go.
Ewing, and somebody's down there trying to clean up the
right.
mess. Right on the Hornet, right on the beautiful Hornet on this brand new turf field.
And we ain't getting rain for 3 weeks.
Yeah, tough. Yeah, we got a statewide fire ban because of the drought we're seeing. Yeah, it's going to be 80 degrees on Thursday for Halloween, Joe. What's going on?
I know. It's absolutely nuts the weather we have anymore.
3:05 left on the clock here at Hamilton I West. If you're just joining us, alongside Joe Gorman, I'm Andrew Myers. Thanks for joining us on the WBCB Sports Network. Delay here for, I don't want to say it. It's some foreign substance there. And, yeah, we have the Hornets head baseball coach, Jerry Gomez, out there
Short straw.
cleaning up the mess at midfield. A couple of chuckles now between the West athletics staff. And the players will finally get back on the field, so we'll resume play. It's a big third down coming up here. 3rd and 3 with the ball at their own 44-yard line for the Hornets. They trail at 13-0. And we've seen them throw out a couple of passing plays on this drive here, Joe. 3rd and 3. Think they go back to the well or give it back to Boswell on the run?
I think you got to run it. I think that's what you do best. I think you got to, dance with who brung you. It's been the running game.
Boswell, a pretty solid first quarter, but he's been held quietly here in the second quarter. Hornets will break the huddle. Here's the snap to the right side. Give us to Tyrone Krupe on the right side, and he's met short of the line to gain.
Direct snap to number 16, Tyrone Krupe.
He's just there. They're not going to give it to him as he's inches short.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 1,
Maybe
I think.
a foot. He's inside that yard line, so got to believe West is going to go for it here.
Yeah, I would think so.
Stop those feet, Hornet fans. Let's hear it.
Bressler's back in the game.
Bressler comes back over,
It's mere inches that they need.
and I don't see Brian Boswell in the field. He's definitely not in the backfield. Here's the handoff, or excuse me, the snap, and it's taken away.
Whoa.
It's a takeaway from Ewing. What the heck happened there? It's going to be a touchdown from Tyson Brown. Out of nothing, a Houdini act there.
Wow.
As he comes out of the pile of bodies, looks like it was a fumble on the QB sneak from Colin Bressler, maybe on the snap. But regardless, it's a touchdown fumble return for 6 points from Tyson Brown, and Ewing has blown this thing wide open.
Yeah, they have.
They try the QB sneak there. Not sure if it was on the snap or Bressler dropping it or getting it knocked out of his hand at the goal line. Picked up by Tyson Brown, and he just barreled his way open field into the end zone.
46 yards.
So it goes from bad to worse for the Hornets here in the first half. Chris Jones back on to make it a 20-0 game. The Hornets got to race off the field here as they had too many men. Snap hold, kick is up. Flag is down on the field. Kick is no good.
No good.
No good. There is a flag on the play.
See what the call is here. Nothing signal yet. 3 officials will get together and discuss. And the kick was missed here, so that would be kind of big if it's on West. It'll give Ewing another opportunity.
I didn't see anything that happened, but
And it looks like the Blue Devils, they're going to stay down there, so it looks like the Blue Devils are going to keep.
was that a personal foul on Hamilton? On West.
A personal foul. Now the referee will head over to
Is that going to change it?
explain.
Going to go for 2?
Yeah, it looks like they are going to try the 2-point conversion. So, yeah, now Jarvis Williams coming out.
Comes back.
The QB. So, yeah, it ends up being a big penalty. Ball at the 1-yard line now for the Blue Devils. And if it's anything other than a Williams QB sneaker, I'll be surprised, Joe.
Yeah, I would think Williams can be able to push forward for that yard and a half.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him get just 3 linemen here for the Blue Devils. And they're going to throw it to the right side to Sloan, and he's wide open. Walks in for the 2-point conversion. So some unconventional formation there. It was 3 receivers on either side with just 3 linemen and 1 back. And it works to perfection as the screen rolls out there, and it's Sloan, Cordell Sloan, in there for the 2-point conversion to make this one a 21-0 game for Ewing.
Your score.
That was a heck of a play that Tyson Brown made. He must have taken it right out of Bressler's hands.
Yeah, it was ball right near midfield. It was a 4th and inches for the Hornets.
Yeah.
Chris Jones.
And out of the sea of bodies comes number 27 racing down the field for Ewing.
And he didn't have to race.
Yeah, really. He could have slept walk in there.
I know. He could have bounced in backwards. There was nobody near him for 40 yards.
It's the first defensive touchdown of the season for Ewing. They do have 1 punt return for a touchdown. It puts the Blue Devils up 21-0 with 1:58 left in the first half over Hamilton West. Hornets will go back to work again here on offense, trying to salvage some sort of momentum toward the end of the half.
This has been all Ewing.
Yeah, the Blue Devils pretty much doing whatever they want offensively. Some T trouble here, so we're going to have somebody to volunteer and hold the ball for
Hold number 88.
Jones.
Carroll.
Kick again to the left side, picked up here by Daniel Figueroa. Figueroa up the middle, finds some space, gets down to the 39-yard line.
Jones kick return by number 22, Daniel Figueroa.
Figueroa with about 10 on that return.
Williams.
And the Hornets with 1:50 left to go. Try to get some points on the board here. Ewing will get the ball first in the second half.
First and 10, Ewing. Correction, first and 10, Hornets. From our own.
Ball at the 45-yard line for Hamilton. Pretty decent field position for him.
I see Boswell's back in the game.
Yeah, I was shocked I didn't see him on 3rd or 4th down last drive. Pass here to the left side, caught by Krupe. He's crunched out of bounds. As that was Denari Champion on the tackle. Krupe gets a gain of 7 on the play, maybe 8 looks like. Going to spot it at the 47-yard line of Ewing. The Hornets get a good chunk play there on the pass. Bressler to Krupe. Bressler now in shotgun. Boswell to his right. 2 receivers on either side. Dropping back is Bressler. Pump fake. Bressler evades 1 defender. Rolling to the left side, and he'll just chuck it out of bounds.
Bressler rushed by number 9.
Smart play by Bressler there.
Yep.
And he gets a tap on the helmet from Mike Papero.
Stops the clock, too.
1:36 left to go now, and another big 3rd down coming up for the Hornets offense.
There's a 3rd down.
Now they got to get that first down, though. They got to concentrate on getting that first down.
Yeah, got to concentrate on
3 yards,
holding the ball, too.
Yeah. I know 3 yards has been tough for him today, but get that, and then if you want to air it out, you can air it out a little bit.
And they'll respot the ball here for the Hornets, so they're actually going to lose some yardage. They lose 1 yard, and it'll be at the 48-yard line now. 3rd and 3, 45-yard line is the line to gain. Same formation as the last play. Boswell to his right. Give this to Boswell. Now he slips, but is able to get back up. Races through up the middle. Brian Boswell with some space on the right side. Racing toward the corner. Running out of some steam. It'll go out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Bressler is made off to number 0, Brian Boswell.
Biggest play of the day for the Hornets offense. It's Brian Boswell down inside the red zone.
Good for a Hornet. First
Yep, good
down.
job by Boswell finding the open crease and getting there. Is he down to the 10, 11?
Yeah, right at the 10-yard line, it looks like, or just inside the 11. So they're going to have at least one more first down inside the 1 yard line, or at least have an opportunity to get that one more first down.
36 yards on that one for Boswell.
Just what the Hornets were looking for to try to gain some momentum toward the end of this half. Minute 25 left on the clock. It's stopped again with Boswell going out of bounds. Boswell now to the left side of Bressler, who's in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Snap, he's looking toward the left side. Hit as he throws. It's caught by Krupe. He bobbles it, and he's going to lose some yardage on that play.
I think he lost a couple.
In on the tackle was Denari Champion.
Number 16, Tyrone Krupe.
It's Krupe, that's the second time today we've seen him juggle a pass near the sideline. Looked like Colin Bressler, who got blown up on that play, was holding his abdomen for a moment, but he races back out there into the huddle. Maybe something to keep an eye on this play for number 13 for the Hornets. 2 receivers on either side. And now a timeout for Ewing. Guess they weren't happy with their defensive formation there.
47 seconds left.
41 seconds left.
Inside the final minute here of the first half between Ewing and Hamilton High. 21-0 lead for the Blue Devils. And today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Division of Health, who offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinics. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit HamiltonNJ.com/health for more information, services, upcoming clinics, and eligibility. That's HamiltonNJ.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. 47 seconds left on the clock in the first half. 21-0 lead for Ewing over Hamilton West.
2nd and 12, though.
Yep, 2nd and 12 here for the Hornets. They do have one more chance to get a first down inside the 1 yard line. Ball spotted at the 12. Hornets trying to put points on the board for the first time today and stop some of the Ewing momentum. Give us to Boswell. He's wrapped up. Looks like Tyson Brown was in there on the tackle.
Brian Boswell brought down by number 27, Tyson Brown.
No gain on the play, maybe uses half a yard.
We mentioned last week that defense of Ewing made a big stop to win the West Windsor-Plainsboro game. Got to come up big here again.
Another timeout for the Blue Devils.
In the second.
Yeah, 14-7 win last week against West Windsor-Plainsboro South for Ewing. All their points are, all 21 points in the entire game came in the first half. And then, as you mentioned, Joe, that goal line stand late for Ewing. Grabbing their second win of the season, and they're in the driver's seat for their third win of the year now, the 21-0 lead. As we approach halftime, today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this time an opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Busy day for us today on the WVCB Sports Network. If you want to take some time away at halftime of our game, you can head over to the boys CVC soccer final. Princeton and Notre Dame playing in that one. That one kicked off at 2 o'clock. Same kickoff time as ours. And the second half is probably just getting underway over there. That game taking place at Hopewell Valley High School. I was there for the both semifinals on Wednesday. Thrilling semifinals. Princeton knocking off Notre Dame, Notre Dame knocking off Robbinsville. Princeton knocking off Steiner. Back here at West, here's a throw toward the end zone. Some contact there. No call. The Hornets want a flag. They're not going to get it.
Also pass attempt for number 4, Cole Anderson.
I think that might have just been uncatchable is probably what they're saying.
Yeah, it was.
The ball was short, but he was hit. He was blocked a little bit.
Brody Hunt was the intended target.
Yeah.
As Bressler waste no time.
4th and 12.
Getting that ball out there. And now on 4th down, they'll send the field goal unit out with 22 seconds left to go. Hornets will just try to get something on the board. It'll be the first field goal attempt of the season for the sophomore kicker, Grady Schaefer. This one from 30 yards out. It'll be Cole Manderson on the hold. From just inside the left half. Snap and hold is good. Kick is up.
Good.
And that one is good. 30-yard field goal puts the Hornets on the board. First field goal of the season for Grady Schaefer. With 17.3 seconds left to go.
Your score, Ewing 21. Your
In the first half, it's a 21-3 lead now for Ewing.
In the second quarter.
Hamilton says for Ewing, thank you.
So the Hornets don't get a touchdown. They don't find the end zone, but at least get something on the board here, Joe. And
Yeah, I think that's important, to just go into the half with some positive momentum. Because you got to give the ball to Ewing to start the second half.
Number 19, Grady Schaefer.
very different game for the Hornets than it was last week against Robbinsville. Put up 43 points in that game, had 21 of them in the first half.
Sean Williams.
We'll have to settle, at least for now, for just 3 seconds in this first half. 17 seconds left on the clock. Late addition to the kickoff unit for West as Khalil Hardwick finds his way on the field. Neither team with a timeout remaining, so Ewing's going to be a long shot for them to find the end zone unless they get a good return here. Rolls all the way down, picked up at the 4-yard line. It's picked up by Rashawn Williams. Finds some space, and he's taken down at the 20-yard line. In there on the tackle is Gabe Bing. And it looks
Maybe
like
those 3 points motivated West a little bit.
Brought down by Hornet number 17.
8 seconds roll off the clock now. 9 seconds left to go in the first half. And got to think Ewing will probably just take a knee here and send it into the break. Up 18 points here. No real reason to risk it. Blue Devils really haven't made a ton of mistakes in this first half.
Well, it's been all Ewing this first half. And time of possession and owning the scoreboard as well.
And it looks like they are going to be set up in the QB kneel formation as Jarvis Williams under center will take the snap and get down to a knee, and that'll do it for us here in the first half at Hamilton West. A dominant first half for the Ewing Blue Devils as they put 21 points on the board after a 14-point showing last week in a win against West Windsor Plainsboro South. 21 points for the Blue Devils here in the first half, and they lead it 21-3 over the Hamilton High West Hornets. Stick with us in a couple minutes for our halftime report here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are number one in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, Paul Muller here, and there's never been a better time to be part of the team. New car inventory is back. We have over 100 new Toyotas ready to drive home today with some of our most popular models available. And with a huge selection of dependable certified used Toyotas, our pre-owned departments are ready to make a deal that works for you. Plus, our award-winning service centers will have you in and out and back on the road in no time. Visit one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton, or online at teamtoyota.net.
1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video. Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are number 1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Back here for the halftime report at Hamilton High West High School. Taking on Ewing, I'm Andrew Myers alongside Joe Gorman. Thanks for joining us on the WBCB Sports Network. A 21-3 lead for the Blue Devils of Ewing at halftime. It's pretty much been all Blue Devils today, Joe. 3 straight scores for them to take a 21-0 lead before that late field goal, a 30-yard field goal for the Hornets at the end of the first half. And Ewing, it's pretty much doing what they are here to do. And they've been doing a great job offensively and stopping the Hornets on defense as well.
Ewing's put up 188 yards from scrimmage compared to 62 for West, and that doesn't include the 46-yard fumble recovery for Ewing, which led to a touchdown. You have Josh Mishik with 41 yards, Jarius Williams 47, Cordell Sloan 28, Rashawn Williams has 4 on a rush and 68 on the one pass that they threw. That's the only pass they threw. 1 for 1 for Jarius Williams with 68 yards. Boswell had 61 yards for Hamilton, but you got a couple sacks in there on Bressler that give him some negative yardage. So really it's been total domination from the line of scrimmage by Ewing.
Yeah, the Ewing scores are as follows. It was that Williams to Williams connection for the opening score, 68-yard touchdown pass on 3rd down. That's Rashawn Williams catching that pass for the touchdown. Then it was a 2-yard run for Cordell Sloan to make it 13-0 as that initial extra point was missed by the Blue Devils. And then that fumble TD for a touchdown out of nothing. 46 yards, Tyson Brown, the recovery there on a big 4th down for the Hornets offense. Scramble at the goal line, at the line of scrimmage, and they lost the ball. Brown racing into dayline for the score, and then, of course, that 30-yard field goal for West at the end of the half from Schaefer to make it 21-3. So Hornets, I guess, grabbing a little bit of momentum there with that field goal to at least get on the board here. Ewing will get the ball first in the second half. But, Joe, the Hornets offense, you can't win if you don't put points on the board. And now, especially down 18, what do they have to do differently to try to find the end zone?
Well, I think they run the ball. That's their name of their game. What's got to happen is the offensive line's got to start opening up some holes for Rowell, Dye, and certainly for Boswell. Boswell had the one nice run of 36 yards, I believe it was. And, they got to get more of that. They're not a passing team. They have 5 yards passing. Bressler threw the ball 4 times with 2 completions with a total of 5 yards. So, unless they want to start coming up with some sort of a new offense at halftime, they're going to have to get the offensive line to start opening up some holes. And I think for Ewing, it's the other side of the ball. Their defense has to make sure that they limit whatever Hamilton wants to do they've shown they can move the ball, so that's not a problem. Now they're going to have to let their defense protect this lead like they did last week at West Windsor-Plainsboro.
Yeah, if you're Ewing, I would think the onus right now for the halftime speech is on the defense because you're up 18. Obviously, the offense is going to try to continue to put points on the board, but you don't want to get the Hornets back into this game and give them any sort of momentum offensively. So the Blue Devil defense, as I mentioned, Ewing's going to start with the ball first in the second half, but the defense, they'll be going out there with a big lead regardless, and they'll try to keep the momentum going on that side of the ball. But yeah, Brian Boswell, haven't seen much of him in this first half outside of that big chunk run. Israel Dye is under 10 yards rushing in this game. So you really got to get those two guys involved offensively if the Hornets want to get going. But the tough thing is, when you're down this big, you typically throw the ball, but that's just not the MO for the West team.
No, it's not what they do. I mean, it's hard to try to open it up. I don't know if, I saw Bressler throw a little bit last week at Robbinsville, and he had some nice connections. So, I mean, it's not that they can't do it. It's just that it's not how their offense is based and what it's geared. And the other thing is, for Ewing, don't shoot yourself in the foot. You're leading by 18 points. Don't give the ball away. If I'm Ross Madelon, it's not going to be trick play Saturday. Okay, we just protect this lead and do what we got to do to preserve it.
Yeah, here at the end of the season, it's the last scheduled game for Ewing. You mentioned it might get a crossover game during the playoffs in a couple weeks, but yeah, not really the time of year to be throwing out trick plays and stuff like that, especially with a 2-win team. You got a comfortable lead here at halftime. Why not just try to see it through here in the last 24 minutes in the second half and grab that third win?
I would think if you can pull off 2 wins in a row here, you're 2-6. You come back, finish the season with 2 wins. Your crossover game hopefully will not be against somebody from your own division or somebody from the CBC to get a chance to get on the road, or somebody will come to them. That'll be a nice meeting of somebody who don't play that often. So, something nice for them looking forward in the future after finishing the regular season here pretty strong.
That'll do it for our halftime show here at Hamilton West. A 21-3 lead for the Ewing Blue Devils over the Hamilton West Hornets. Second half action coming up here in a couple of minutes. Stick with us on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, Paul Muller here, and there's never been a better time to be part of the team. New car inventory is back. We have over 100 new Toyotas ready to drive home today with some of our most popular models available. And with a huge selection of dependable certified used Toyotas, our pre-owned departments are ready to make a deal that works for you. Plus, our award-winning service centers will have you in and out and back on the road in no time. Visit one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton, or online at teamtoyota.net.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are number one in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, Paul Muller here, and there's never been a better time to be part of the team. New car inventory is back. We have over 100 new Toyotas ready to drive home today with some of our most popular models available. And with a huge selection of dependable certified used Toyotas, our pre-owned departments are ready to make a deal that works for you. Plus, our award-winning service centers will have you in and out and back on the road in no time. Visit one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton, or online at teamtoyota.net.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Second half action about to get underway here on the Hamilton High West Turf Field alongside Joe O'Gorman. I'm Andrew Myers. Thanks for tuning in to the WBCB Sports Network. A 21-3 lead for the Ewing Blue Devils over the Hamilton High West Hornets. It was all Ewing in the first half. 188 yards of total offense, had a 47-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown on defense. Everything working on both sides of the ball for Ewing in the first half.
Yeah. Ewing had an unbelievable half as far as, again, you think a team comes in 2-6 and you think, they did win last week, but Hamlin's coming off a real nice win, put 43 points on the board, and now they've only been able to put up 3. And, you look at Hamilton, and that's the thing that's plagued them most of the year is the inconsistency, not being able to put the same thing together 2 weeks in a row. And maybe right now, Ewing is just a little bit better as far as being the more consistent team today.
Yeah, the Hornets started the year with a 2-2 record, then lost 4 in a row before that win.
Right.
Against Robbinsville. Ewing will get the kickoff first here in the second half, racing through with a lane there before being met by a tackle over Cordell Sloan.
Kickoff return by number 1, Cordell Sloan.
And I misspoke there for the Hornets. They started out 0-3. They're 2-2 in their last 4 games.
Right.
So they've picked up some momentum here at the back end of the season, but all momentum has been shut down in the first half of this game.
Yeah, and I think they thought last week with that good showing against Robbinsville that maybe they were over the hump going into the final couple games of the year for them.
Yeah, wire-to-wire win last week for the Hornets, 43-21 over Robbinsville Ravens. And I was at the game last night at Trent Central. Ravens losing another one to the Tornadoes, 17-13. Trenton winning that one last night. And some confusion here for the Blue Devils on their opening play of the second half. Swap out here late as Prince Andrews comes in, and he will be a receiver.
I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a high...
Missick in the backfield. Motion is Sloan. The give is to Missick on a toss. Barreling through, and actually that's Rayshawn Williams, my bad. Williams racing through, gets a first down, and a good chunk play on the opening play of the second half for Ewing.
Williams hands off to number 2, Sean Williams.
I'm sure somewhere down in the Outer Banks, Tom Hoagland's trying to cheer his Hornets on here. So hopefully they'll get some Hogan luck in the second half.
They'll need everything they can get here after a tough first half. Got to just put those 24 minutes behind you for the Hornets. Tough to start on the defensive side of the ball here after that first half, but they can grab some momentum with the stop here defensively. And we saw them force a turnover down near the goal line in the first half, so they've been able to force some mistakes for Ewing, but for the most part, here is a fumble here, and right on cue, the Hornets are going to get the ball back. I'm not going to take credit for that one, Joe, but
No, don't, Andrew, please.
it's recovered by Nazir. Roll die. And just what the doctor ordered for the Hornets here in the second half. Second play of the half for the Ewing offense. It's the same sort of pitch play right there to Rashawn Williams, and he just didn't handle it.
You know, maybe it was invoking the Hoagland name that brought it.
There you go. Yeah, it's a duo, a dual broadcaster jinx there. So the Hornets getting some momentum. They'll start the ball at the Ewing 41.
Certainly that's the best field position they've had to start this game.
No doubt. Motion to the left side here is Tyrone Krupe, and now there's a flag on the play. Krupe hesitated as he got toward the quarterback. And this will back out the Hornets. Also 5 on the play. So 1st and 15 now, and that's exactly what you don't want to do if you're West. You get all the momentum there to start the second half after that big turnover, and then you drop back and lose 5 yards on your opening offensive play.
Another name associated with Hamilton Township football, John Adams, is an assistant with the Ewing team now.
Yep, we saw Coach Adams head up here above us.
Yep.
On the terrace atop the
Roll
booth.
Die.
It's actually Boswell there, swallowed up.
Yeah, it was Raul Dye, I believe. Number 11.
W0, Brian Boswell.
It was Boswell.
Couple of yards lost
Number 71, Mackay
for Boswell, and they really got to get him going if you're the Hornets.
Yeah, right now they're going backwards. A penalty and a 4-yard loss.
Ball spotted right at midfield.
Long for your Hornets from midfield.
Looks like a 2nd and 19 here for the Hornets.
You can't survive 2nd and 19 all day.
Bressler in the shotgun. He'll drop back the pass. Throw to the right side. It's secured. Couple of yards. So flag is thrown late there in the middle of the field. As it looks like it was Brody Hunt on the catch. But this one.
It's going against Ewing, I
Yeah, it looked
believe.
like a face mask signal there from the referee. Or the official, I should say. The head referee now coming up to make the play.
Hands
it's
to
going
the
to be
face.
illegal hands to the face on Ewing.
On Ewing.
And they'll discuss with Mike Papero what he wants to do here.
I think you got to take the penalty here and get the yardage.
So we'll recall it.
So it's
Again,
still second down.
It'll stay second down. Ball will be moved up here. It's originally spotted at the 50-yard line.
So they're giving them 2 yards on the pass. And the 10 yards on the penalty put it at the 38.
So essentially a gain of 12 there for the Hornets.
That creates a 2nd and 7 situation.
Second down now here for the Hornets. 2nd and 7. Back to pass again is Bressler to the right side. And once again, it's the connection with Brody Hunt. Hunt taken out of bounds. Rashawn Williams is there on the tackle.
Bressler's pass complete to number 9, Brody Hunt. Stopped by Ewing's number 2, Rashawn Williams.
Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be a 3rd and 3 now for the Hornets.
Third down for your Hornets.
They've come out throwing, Andrew.
Yeah, we saw them start to be aggressive throwing-wise. We expected a lot of Boswell and Raul Dye in the run game today, but they're trusting quarterback Cullen Bressler. Haven't gone a chunk play passing-wise, but had some connections with Krupe in the first half as the whistle goes here.
There's a flag on the play.
Has a couple connections with Brody Hunt to start this drive in the second half. And it'll be a false start on the Hornets. So again, an untimely penalty taken by West. As a very gettable 3rd down. Now turns into a little bit of a trickier situation. 3rd and 8 now.
Yep.
Ball spotted at the Ewing 39-yard line.
They're on a 4 forward and 5 back mode right now.
Hornets unable to find some consistently offensively today. 3 receivers to the left side. Boswell to Bressler's right. He's set up 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He snaps, routes back, looking as the pocket scrambles, and he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A swarm of Blue Devils are in there, including Jaheim Williams. Caden Balderossi comes out celebrating as well. And the Hornets will bring the punting unit out there, so they shoot themselves in the foot with the penalty on a 3rd and 3. Drops back to 3rd and 8 on the false start, and then they lose yardage on the play.
Number 19, Brady Schaefer. Back in punt return position.
Yeah, they just can't get any offense going right now.
Number 1, Cordell Sloan.
You had an opportunity with the fumble by Ewing. You have to capitalize on those.
Correction number 2, Rashawn Williams.
Brian Boswell, again, just 1 carry on that drive. Snap is clean to Schaefer. He rolls out to his right, gets another beauty punt down. He's going to roll toward the goal line, but the Hornets are going to be unable to get to it as it bounds into the end zone.
It was a great punt.
Schaefer bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, Grady Schaefer, the sophomore kicking specialist for the Hornets today. Couple of nice punts for him. Drilled his first field goal of the season, a 30-yarder to put the Hornets on the board. 8:34 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 21-3 lead for Ewing over Hamilton West.
Ewing now would like to add one right here. Gets a couple of nice first downs, run some clock.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if they mix it up as they normally have been. Obviously, Missick is the key back for them, but we've seen the quarterback, Jarius Williams, with a couple of big carries. It'll go to Missick this time to the left side. He gets 2, maybe 3 yards. Rashawn Williams had a couple of big carries. Cordell Sloan with that 2-yard touchdown run. So plenty of bodies here and plenty of figures in this Ewing backfield that can do some work with the ball in their hands.
Sometimes you see these things and they're having such a game, you say, how they got 6 losses?
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's plenty of talent on this Ewing offense.
Yeah.
And a lot of these guys play two-way as well. So defensively, a lot of guys getting playing time on both sides of the ball. 2nd and 8 now after that 2-yard gain. Give here is to Cordell Sloan, again on the left side. Sloan breaks through a couple of tacklers. He's taken down past the first down marker. He will get that first down.
They've moved the chains all day. They really have. Ewing's done a great job offensively. And again, you got to give him credit. like I just said, they have 6 losses. There's no quitting these teams, and that's great to see.
Yeah, and especially after both these squads coming off wins last week.
Yep.
Trying to pick up the momentum at the end of the season. Hornets have a scheduled game next week at Lawrence on the 30th. For that Thanksgiving game, we'll see if they get a crossover game as well. There's the snap and the handoff to Cordell Sloan again.
It's a shame because of the changing in the schedules and things like that these Thanksgiving Day games are in trouble throughout the state.
Yeah, myself and Rich Fisher were talking about that last night on the Trent Central broadcast.
Yep.
Because, especially typically you would say the Hamilton schools, they're not at the top of these rankings and stuff like that, so they got to scrape some wins to at least get in the playoff conversation. And when you have one last game, at least in the sense of West and Steiner, it's going to be tough to get in those playoffs with only 3 or 4 wins.
Yep. And then by what the state's doing with the scheduling, they're not showing any favoritism to teams that had traditional Thanksgiving Day games.
Back to pass now is Williams. Has a man open, but he misses Missick. Threw it behind him. Missick got a hand on it, but a tough play for him to corral it.
Threw it a little bit behind him there. 3rd and 11 now.
Yeah, he had him open, but Jarvis Williams with a miss. Now a 3rd and long for Ewing. 6:11 left on the clock in the third quarter.
Third down.
Is Thanksgiving here or at Steiner this year?
It's at Steiner this year.
Steiner?
Yep.
It's an eventful day for Hamilton Township football fans.
Very much, yeah. When I spent my 4 years at Steiner a couple years ago, always loved going. Don't always make it now, but try to get to it when I can. And of course, I'll be listening to it on WVCB if I'm not able to make it there. There's a snap and handoff and met at the backfield. It was Rashawn Williams on the carry. Cole Manderson in on the tackle.
Williams sends up to number 2, Rashawn Williams, brought down in the backfield by the Hornets defense.
Well, Hamilton got themselves a stop, so that's good.
Good 3rd down stop there.
Try to get this game a little bit more competitive.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down now for Ewing, so the Hornets get the ball back.
This might be the first time Ewing's punted all day, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Position for your Hornets, number 16, Tyrone.
As we saw, I know they've had at least 2 4th downs, and both of them were converted on the run. Jarvis Williams, the running back, had one of those. Snap is clean. Kick is off from Chris Jones. Bounces past midfield.
Whoa.
Falling down on it is a Hornet. Doesn't want to let it go any further. That was DeMario Marshall.
Dangerous play.
Yeah, it was, because if that squeaked past him, could have been a Ewing ball there. The Hornets will start with the ball at their own 44-yard line.
That'd have been the icing on a misfortunate day.
Yeah, no doubt there. That would have been another turnover for the Hornets.
Yep.
And an unforced error turnover in that sense. 5:15 left to go in the third quarter.
$110 in the score box. Again, $110, 366-529. Thank you.
Hornets offense. Go back to work. Snap and give to Boswell. Boswell through the middle. Gets 4 yards down to the 48-yard line. They'll actually spot him at the 47.
Again, you might as well go back to your bread and butter here.
Yeah, I mean, there is still time. 17 minutes and counting on the clock here. Down 3 scores, but I mean, Boswell has been the offense for the Hornets all season long, so why not give it to him here and see if he can break off a run. Had a big 34-yard run in the first half.
The problem is they're not a quick scoring team.
Yeah, you need that chunk play to really get them into position.
Yep.
Boswell, no stranger to the end zone, had 4 touchdowns last week against Robbinsville, part of his 200-yard effort on the ground. And now a timeout for the Hornets. With 4:28 left to go in the third, first time out of the half for either side.
Your score, Ewing 21, your Hornets 3.
2nd and 7 coming up for Hamilton. Got your costume picked out for Halloween, Joe?
Yeah, I'm going as I am.
Yeah, just as
That's
you are.
scary enough.
The local beat reporter, the local high school news reporter.
I'm going to stick a press thing in my hat.
There you go. Yeah, nice credential around the neck, maybe. Tonight's game brought to you by the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. If you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. The experienced shelter staff will do their best to match you with a companion that is a good fit for you, your family, and lifestyle. The shelter has cats and dogs available and sometimes smaller pets like rabbits, birds, and reptiles. Not ready to adopt but want healthy animals? There are volunteer and fostering opportunities available. The Hamilton Animal Shelter is open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Thursdays till 7 p.m., and closed on Sundays. View their adoptable pets at hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter and also learn about volunteer and foster programs. That's hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter. 2nd and 7 for the Hornets. Ball at their own 47-yard line. Back to pass is Bressler looking to his left side. He's hit as he's about to pump and taken down for the sack. Couldn't get a number there, waiting for him to emerge.
7.
It looks like it's Devon Law.
Yeah. Number 7, get in there.
Devon Law, key player on this Ewing defense. 60 tackles coming into this game.
That's third of the day on Bressler.
Law's first sack of the season.
Lost 7 yards.
3rd and long for the Hornets.
3rd and 14 looks like. Wow.
Big yardage to gain here for the Hornets on a 3rd down. They trail it by 18. Under 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Boswell to the left of Bressler. He'll roll out to his left and throw, looking for Krupe, but throws it well short as the pressure came in. So that was, Tyson Brown coming in on the pressure. And once again, a 3rd and long, being unable to convert for the Hornets. Punting unit back out there again.
I think Bressler has a case of non-support today.
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough.
Yeah, it has.
He's getting pressured here. Ewing is not taking their foot off the gas defensively.
Yeah.
And who could blame them? This is their last scheduled game as of now. They'll probably get another one, but if this is their last time out on the gridiron, want to give it everything they got. And, of course, the momentum completely on their side with this 21-3 score. Snap clean to Schaefer. Gets another one off and rolling in and fumbles a football again. It's going to be the 3rd turnover of the day for Ewing. The ball's still free, actually. I think the Hornets are still going to fall on it, and it is. It's a mistake there. It's Rayshawn Williams who muffs the punt. It was an awkward one because Schaefer just hits those line drives. They don't hang up in the air for very long. And Williams ran up on it at the last second, and it just bounced off his chest. The Hornets right there to collect. And I was just about to say, Joe, after that punt, the Hornets running out of time to get back into this game, and another timely turnover here.
Yeah, just got to get points on the board.
Yeah, I didn't see who recovered that.
Number 18, Landon Burns.
Landon Burns, number 18, got it.
Get some help there from our PA man, Kevin Myers.
Yes.
Hornets will begin their drive at Ewing's 27-yard line.
27-yard line, the Hornets will start here. Definitely their best field position of the day. Set up in the I formation. Boswell is the back. A jump there for Ewing, and we'll see. It is going to be on Ewing, so some help for the Hornets. Still get an extra 5 yards on the offside. So ball up to the 22-yard line now for the Hornets. They did have a red zone drive earlier in this game, ended up with the 3 points on the 30-yard field goal from Schaefer. Snap give to Boswell. He's met at the line, gets maybe one.
Bressler's handoff to number 0, Brian Boswell. Stopped by Blue Devils number 55.
Jaheim Williams was in there for the tackle.
Williams got in there pretty quick.
Jaheim Williams, 15 tackles and a sack coming into this game, the junior lineman. Had 4 tackles and a sack against West Windsor Plainsboro South last week.
Second and 3 should be a manageable play for Hamilton, but it's been a tough day offensively.
Knocking on the door of the red area right at the 20-yard line. Raul Dye and Boswell on either side of Bressler, the quarterback. Bressler's drafted pass, though. Turns around and throws. Met right there as the ball comes in. It's Rashawn Williams with a great defensive effort to deflect that pass away, as it was intended for Xavier Jenkins.
Rashawn Williams knocked that down.
Yeah, great play by Williams, making up for the fumble he had on the punt that gave the Hornets the ball.
I thought Williams almost did it. If he intercepted that, that was an 80-yard run.
Yeah, daylight for Williams there if he was able to jump it just a second sooner and get his hands on it. So now a big third down coming for the Hornets. Got to think it's 4-down territory if they keep it a manageable fourth down. Of course, they could just get the first down here and not worry about the fourth.
Yes, that would help.
Same formation here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Again, Bressler's back to pass, looking to his right again. He pumps fake, still looking now. He's going to fire toward the end zone, and it's too heavy, out of bounds. Intended again for Xavier Jenkins. And now I spoke too soon, as they're actually going to bring the field goal unit back out here.
What? A little surprising.
Yeah, it is. With 2:17 left in the third quarter, you're down 3 scores.
Yep.
This does get it to a 2-score game here. It would be a 15-point game with the 3 if he's able to convert. But
Number 4, Cole Anderson on the hold.
Well, now we're back to a 36-yarder.
yeah, so this would top his 30-yarder that he hit earlier. First field goal attempt of the season for Schaefer, at least according to NJ.com. He drilled it from 30 yards, now attempting a 36-yarder. Snap and hold is good. Schaefer's kick nearly gets blocked, and the kick is up.
Good.
And that one is good. How about it for
Kick is good.
Grady Schaefer, 2 for 2 from field goals today.
He's been the offense for the West today.
Yeah, it's pretty much Ewing 21, Grady Schaefer 6 today. As Schaefer adds to his 30-yarder from earlier in the first half with a 36-yarder here. And maybe a little weapon for the Hornets. Just the sophomore, Grady Schaefer. Always good to have a kicker who can put one through the uprights. He hasn't had many opportunities this year, but making it work today with 2 field goals. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For complete local and national news 7 days a week, the Trentonian are online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Are you covering this game for the Trentonian too, Joe, or just
Yes, I am.
Just hanging out with us? All right, beautiful. Double duty for Joe O'Gorman today. I'm Andrew Myers alongside Mr. O'Gorman. Thanks for joining us here on the WVCB Sports Network. Kickoff for the Hornets after that field goal. 21-6, they trail it to Ewing. Picked up by Rashawn Williams, and they'll get to the 17-yard line, or the 18-yard line, excuse me.
You have to say Hamilton's got the better of the play here in the second half a little bit, with a couple picking up the fumble and, forcing a punt. So they got to find the end zone now.
Yeah, it's been sloppy for Ewing in this second half. I mean, they gave themselves a little bit of breathing room with that 18-point cushion at halftime, but 2 turnovers already for the Blue Devils in the third quarter.
First and 10 at Ewing from their own.
Hornets unable to capitalize on the first one, but they get 3 points off that turnover. And still the 2-score game and 14 minutes left on the clock. You got to say that Hamilton's still in it, but a score here for Ewing to put it back out to 3 scores would make it tough. Ball spotted at the 18. Jarvis Williams under center with Missick behind him. 3 receivers to the left. Williams again just taking himself on the QB sneak. And he gets a big gain there of 5 yards.
He's played very well.
Yeah, he has, Jarvis Williams.
That quarterback, Jarvis Williams, really had, yeah.
Senior, one of the captains on this Ewing team. Doesn't throw the ball a ton, had only 35 passing attempts coming into this game. Does have a passing touchdown in this game, though, to Rashawn Williams.
Yes, that's true.
The opening score of the game, 71-yarder down the right side, as Rashawn Williams just jumped up and mossed Cole Manderson. Second and 4 for the Blue Devils. Motion to the left side to Sloan. He'll get it. Sloan trying to find a lane. He'll get 1 yard down to the 25-yard line.
I'll be short of the first, though.
Number 1, Cordell Sloan. Stopped in the backfield by Hornet number 4, Cole Manderson.
Manderson in there on the tackle.
Brings up
It'll be a 33 here for the Blue Devils. The clock takes under a minute left in the third quarter.
Big defensive play here for West.
Yeah, huge
Need to force another punt. Like you say, one thing the field goal did, it brought it within a 2-score game.
Got to keep it there, though, as we're approaching the fourth quarter. Ewing breaks the huddle with 43 seconds left on the clock in the third. Taking their time here, 3rd and 3. Handoff again here, and it looks like he's going to be just short. As it was Missick on the carry.
Williams hand off to number 6, Josh Missick.
It will be 4th down and 1. For now, the Ewing offense on the field here.
And I'm sure they'll just let the clock run out in the quarter and then punt.
Yeah, the clock will roll under 10 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, and that's going to do it for this third quarter on Hamilton High West. The Hornets trailing 21-6 to the Ewing Blue Devils. Big 4th down and 1 coming up for the Ewing offense. To start off the fourth quarter, stick with us right here on the WVCB Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hi, Paul Muller here, and there's never been a better time to be part of the team. New car inventory is back. We have over 100 new Toyotas ready to drive home today with some of our most popular models available. And with a huge selection of dependable certified used Toyotas, our pre-owned departments are ready to make a deal that works for you. Plus, our award-winning service centers will have you in and out and back on the road in no time. Visit one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton, or online at teamtoyota.net.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey.
Today's game on the WBCB Sports Network is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this time and opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Fourth quarter about to get underway here at Hamilton West. Hornets trail at 21-6 to the Ewing Blue Devils. I'm Andrew Myers alongside Joe O'Gorman. Final Saturday in October 2024.
4th and 1.
And we got the Myers duo here, Joe, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention my younger brother, Patrick, turning 22 today, his 22nd birthday. So
happy birthday, Patrick.
Shout out to my brother, Patrick. Now we got a trio of Myers on the broadcast today, or at least trio mentioned. Sloan nearly slipping there on the... And now we're going to get a flag thrown from the back judge here on the near side.
There's a flag on the field.
As it was an awkward motion there from Sloan. He slipped.
Yeah, I guess he was trying to draw him off sides.
And the call was a delay of game on that. So some miscommunication for Ewing there, and that's going to take away an opportunity on 4th and 1. They're going to send the punt unit out now. That's a big penalty for Hamilton. Maybe get their momentum back here.
In the punt for Ewing.
Yeah, it's important that they come down and do something here if they want to. You know, like I said, they're only 2 scores away, so things can turn around pretty quickly.
Tyrone Karupi back to collect, and it looks like he's kind of motioning up to the sky. I'm not sure Karupi has a good view of this punt here with the sun beating down on him. Flag is out as the punt goes. Karupi won't even be near him anyway. It rolls out of bounds right at midfield. See what the flag is here, and this could be big
punt is out of bounds.
if it's on the Hornets.
I didn't think anybody
touched it. Looks like a false start. Yeah, it looks like a false start now. So the linesman motioning to the ref.
Might as well back him up further then.
As that ball rolls out.
Should take it at the 50.
Yeah, ball spotted right at the 50, and they are going to decline it. The Hornets will, so they'll take the ball right at midfield. 11:48 on the clock as 12 seconds tick off.
11:48 left.
And this is it here for the Hornets. Got to get points on the board again, and you would ideally like a touchdown here to potentially cut it into a one-score game.
Yeah, we're 11 minutes, 48 seconds away from one team getting their third win of the season.
Yep, 2-6. Ewing Blue Devils, 2-5. Hamilton West Hornets. Both teams coming off wins last week. Ewing started the season 0-5. They have a pair of wins in their last 3 games. Hornets starting out 0-3. They're 2-2 in their last 4. Both teams looking for win number 3, and it's going the way of Ewing, at least as of right now, 15-point lead to start off this fourth quarter. Here's the snap, and the give is to Daniel Figueroa. Gain a 6 on the play for Figueroa, or just inside 5 yards.
To number 22.
Just inside the 45-yard line.
Daniel Figueroa brought down by Ewing's number 23, Denali champion.
Be 3 key series here. What Hamilton can do with this series, and if they can stop Ewing, and they should have time enough to get another. Oops, there goes another flag.
It starts with points on the board here. It looks like Ewing is upset with themselves. Is coming out of the huddle there was Denari Champion. Was hanging his head. Not sure what the call is here. It'll back up
15-yarder.
the Blue Devils defense, so a big 15-yard penalty
Unsportsmanlike
there.
conduct on Ewing?
Yeah. Unsportsmanlike conduct for the Blue Devils. Not the time you want to take it here. Up 15, Hornets trying to move the ball offensively. No Brian Boswell in the field. He's sitting right here in front of us on the bench wearing number 0. Kind of surprised by that.
Yep.
Sitting next to Matt Brescio.
The one thing Ewing didn't do in the first half was shoot themselves in the foot.
Snap give to Raul Dye, who was in the fullback spot. They'll get a couple there. Down to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 8.
Number 11, Nas Raul Dye. Stopped by the Ewing defense level, number 7, Devon Law.
Raul Dye comes off now. Surprised you haven't seen Raul Dye more involved in the offense. 126 rushing yards and a touchdown last year against Ewing. Here's a pitch out to Figueroa. Figueroa finds the room on the right side, still barreling down toward the 15-yard line. He gets the first down.
Buster's pitch to number 22, Daniel Figueroa.
Nice job by Figueroa breaking some tackles down the sideline.
Gets the Hornets inside the red zone, down to the 16-yard line.
First down.
Nice 12-yard run.
Well, it's not Brian Boswell. It's not this year Raul Dye. It's Daniel Figueroa.
I mean, I don't know if Boswell's hurt or not. He's on the sidelines there.
Still remains on the bench. This one again goes to Figueroa. He'll get 3 yards on the play, down to the 13-yard line.
Wrestler again to Raul Dye.
Figueroa coming into this game, he had only 5 offensive touches, a pair of carries, and 3 receptions. Does have 2 touchdowns on the year, though, 1 rushing, 1 receiving. The junior.
Second and 7 now for Hamilton.
Ball at the 13-yard line for the Hornets. Back in shotgun formation now is Bressler. Give again is to Figueroa. Figueroa bounces off of a tackler and gets inside just at the line to gain. I think he's just short. And no, they're actually going to give it to him, I think. The referee's signaling.
Stopped by number 2, Rashawn Williams.
And no, it's going to be just short, so 3rd and 1 here, probably inside 1 yard.
Brings up
As the Hornets now inside the 10-yard line looking for their first touchdown of the game. Pair of field goals they're only scoring today.
3rd and 1 at the 6.
I formation for the Hornets.
To the 7, I'm sorry.
Handoff barreling through and fumbles the football. He fumbles the football. It's Christian Eagleton and picked up by Ewing. Oh, it's not what you want if you're the Hornets there. Knocking on the door for their first touchdown of the day, and Eagleton loses it.
Rashawn Williams.
And 55 picked it up for Ewing.
It's Jaheim Williams on the recovery for the Blue Devils.
Ball recovered by number 55.
First turnover of the day for the Hornets, and it comes at the worst possible time.
Absolutely.
8:53 on the clock now. Ewing will get the ball at their own 8-yard line, up 15. And a brutal break there for the Hamilton West
tough.
Hornets.
Very tough.
They were 8 yards away from making it a one-score game.
Yeah, it would have been an interesting finish.
Now the Ewing offense going back to work, just trying to preserve this lead and get away from the goal line. Give it to Cordell Sloan. Gets a gain of 5 up to the 13. And that's so tough for West now. You got to keep your head in the game.
Yep, and at the same token, give Ewing credit for getting the ball loose and forcing the fumble.
Yeah, they found the ball carrier quickly. Hornets continuing to run the ball even though they switched up the formation. The Blue Devils now will just try to see this out. Up 15. They've yet to score in this second half. The only points in this second half, that 36-yard field goal from Grady Schaefer for Hamilton. Clock ticking toward 8 minutes left to go. Here's a snap, and Williams breaks through again on a QB sneak. It's the third time he's done that and gets a chunk gain.
First down's just going to keep that clock moving, too.
Fresh set of downs here for Ewing. Or actually, looks like a penalty here. So they're backing him up.
There's a flag on the play.
Well, it's a penalty on the Blue Devils after that first down gain from Jarius Williams.
This was after the run, they called it?
Legal shift.
Legal shift
No.
for the Blue Devils, so it nullifies that run.
Penalty.
Nobody wants to win.
Yeah. They're back where they started on the 7.
Brings up
The problem is for Hamilton, it's 2 minutes later.
long for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, clock continues to run here as Ewing breaks formation in the huddle. Snap, and they'll do it again as Williams takes it himself. Still going, Jarius Williams. Hornets having trouble getting him down, the Ewing quarterback. And he gets up to the 15-yard line, gain of 8 on the play.
Stopped by the Hornets defense led by number 3, Christian Eagleton.
It'll be a 3rd and 3 now for the Ewing offense.
They're going third down.
Saw a big third down stop for the Hornet defense on the last drive. And then Ewing
Make some noise
on a 4th and 1 had a pre-snap penalty that forced him to punt.
And the Blue Devils are in no rush.
Yeah, clock ticking under 7 minutes to go now in regulation. 3rd and 3 here, or a long 3, I should say. Line to gain at the 18-yard line. Williams, here's a snap. Give is to Sloan, and Sloan breaks through, bounces off a couple of tacklers, and gets the first down. Frustration from the Hornets defense.
Williams hands off to number 1.
They had bodies on him, but Sloan able to bounce off of a couple players and get that first down. So the penalty doesn't come back to haunt Ewing.
He's got a lot of varieties in that backfield to go to. Sloan, Missick, Williams himself.
Yeah, we've seen him run that sweep a ton of times, and it's gone to a bunch of different players. Mainly it's been Sloan, where Rashawn Williams has been involved. Missick's, most of his carries have been just up the gut from the eye or single back formation. Missick back out there again as a single back. Williams slowly making his way up behind center. Under 6 minutes left to go now. Motion is Williams. Give is to Williams on the right side. Williams is taken down. A loss of a couple, or they might spot it right back at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, West caught that one real quick.
Put that in the backfield by number 5, Matt Brescio.
Brescio in there on the tackle. Second and 10 coming up for the Blue Devils. And as we mentioned, in no rush to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll milk as much clock as they can.
Yep. It's their best friend right now, that clock.
Yeah, no doubt. 5 minutes left to go and counting. Here in the fourth quarter, 15-point lead for the Ewing Blue Devils. Fakes the handoff for Williams, and now he'll take off himself down the right side. Cuts back inside near the sideline, and it'll get a big gain up to the 39-yard line. Another first down for Ewing.
Brought down by the Hornet defense led by
Jarius Williams has been the key for Ewing this whole day today. He's made big plays when he had to.
He's been great with the ball in his hands. We mentioned it earlier in this game. It's great to have a quarterback who's comfortable doing everything, throwing the ball, handing it off, running it himself. Williams has certainly done all of that today. A couple of big fourth down gains for him on the ground. Passing touchdown to Rashawn Williams in the first half. And a new fresh set of downs for the Blue Devils.
And for Hamilton West, unfortunately, that means another 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Unless they can force a fumble.
Already turned over the ball 3 times today, have the Ewing Blue Devils. Hasn't come back to haunt them, though. Just 3 points off of turnovers.
Williams again, I believe.
Yep, think so, as Williams comes out of that with another big gain of 6 on the play for the Ewing quarterback. The Blue Devils are more than comfortable with just getting these 5-6 yard chunk plays on the ground. The Hornets have been unable to stop it all day long. Ewing coming into this game with 179.7 rushing yards per game.
Yeah, after this play, we'll be going under 3 minutes.
Blue Devils dominating the time possession here in the fourth quarter. Here's the snap. Give is to Sloan on the end around again. Met by a couple of Hornets. Still moving forward, though, and he'll get a gain on the play. In there for the Hornets, at least one of them was Gabe Bing. Coming up is Cole Manderson as well.
Timeout on the field by the Hornets.
And now the Hornets will take a timeout with 3:18 left on the clock. Some jawing now between Rashawn Williams and a couple of Hornet defenders. Williams, no reason for him to get in the middle of that.
No.
Up 15, don't want to take another unsportsmanlike penalty. So the Ewing Blue Devils, 3:18 away from their third win of the season, will be their second consecutive win. And you got to think Russ Madeline and their coaching staff happy with the way these last couple weeks have gone, Joe. They started the season 0-5.
Right.
This will be now their third win in the last 4 games. Last game scheduled for the Blue Devils, but as we mentioned a couple times, they're probably going to get an NJSIAA crossover game. Not going to be an official playoff game for them, but a nice end of the season here for the Blue Devils football staff, or football program.
Yeah, they finished strong.
For the West,
Hornets. And, you know, they have a lot of young players on this team, too. But, you know.
Yeah, Missick is a junior.
Yep.
Rashawn Williams is a junior as well. Devon Law, one of their leading tacklers on defense, a junior. So a couple of key returners for this team. Haven't even mentioned, really, Carlito Colon, who's a senior, though. Their leading tackler this season. And now here's a tricky formation here for the Blue Devils. 4 in the backfield, but 3 of them ahead of the quarterback Williams, who takes it himself in the shotgun formation, and a big gain for Williams inside West territory.
Williams, very powerful runner. He gets up ahead of steam. He's tough to bring down.
Yeah, I mean, I compared Missick to James Conner earlier in this game. I can kind of see a little bit of Lamar Jackson in Jairus Williams, the way he accelerates from the backfield.
3:09 left in the fourth.
And again, maybe it's just a number thing. He's wearing the same number 8 that Lamar Jackson wears for the Baltimore Ravens. So, nonetheless, Jairus Williams doing the business here for Ewing. Another timeout for the Hornets.
It's just about a 6-minute possession already. They've taken 6 minutes off the clock.
We saw the Hornets get the bulk of the possession in the third quarter, but they couldn't do much with it, just the 3 points. And those are the only 3 points of the second half.
Yep, just playing keep away.
Blue Devils with a fresh set of downs, have the ball at the 42-yard line as the Thriller's about to come out here, Joe.
Yep. Williams has almost 50 yards on the ground just in this possession.
Monster game on the ground for Williams, who had a good game last week, rushing-wise, against Robbinsville. 6 carries for 81 yards.
That's the old nothing personal, but I'll keep it myself.
Yes. And Williams will continue to do so long as the Hornet defense can't stop him. Same formation with those 3 backs in front of him to the right, but the Hornets able to read that one nicely. Williams still able to get 3 yards on the play. As he gets that one inside the 40-yard line to the 39 of the Hornets. Clock ticks under 3 minutes left to go.
They're liable to run it out right here.
Yeah, they're just seeing this thing out all the way.
7 for the Blue Devils with 2:42 left in the fourth.
Hornet defense, no answers for this Blue Devils offense today. Williams lets it continue to tick down. 2nd and 7 for Ewing. Wouldn't be shocked if he gets it himself again here, and he will do so. Another QB sneak for Williams. He keeps on barreling forward.
Yeah, he's pretty close to a first down again.
He's 1 yard short, so spotted at the 31-yard line. Or excuse me, 33-yard line.
On the rush.
He came into the game with only 147 yards rushing, and he's going to easily go over 100 yards today, I think.
Yeah,
pretty close to it.
Monster game on the ground for the Ewing quarterback. Added that touchdown pass as well in the first half.
Yeah.
71-yarder to Rayshawn Williams got the scoring started. Third and a yard for the Ewing offense. Minute 30 left on the clock and counting. Williams gives off now to Sloan on the left side. Sloan breaks the tackle, gets a little bit. He gets that first down. Inside the 30, down to the 27. And that might be the final first down that Ewing gets in this one. Clock stops at a minute 18. And it'll continue to roll now.
Yep. West came back and played a little better in the second half, but it just wasn't enough. They couldn't push it in the end zone.
Yeah, on the scoreboard, the Hornets, barring a last-minute score here for the Blue Devils, the Hornets win the second half by 3 points to nothing. But, of course, it only counts on the scoreboard. And the Blue Devils under a minute away from their third victory, second in a row. Could be the final play ran here for the Blue Devils. Williams under center with Missick behind him in the single back formation. Williams again will take it himself. A flag is down on the play.
Williams from the rush. Back by the Hornet defense led by number 20.
It's a false start called on the Blue Devils. A couple extra seconds ticked off the clock there, but I'm not sure they're going to put him back on, Joe.
No, I don't think so.
25 seconds left to go.
It's like the penalty that the Oregon coach forced his team to have the other day. 12 men on the field so that he didn't give run some clock down. Ohio State didn't have a chance.
Yeah, the best coach who I remember who was good at manipulating those sort of penalties and stuff like that was Bill Belichick. And you could say he's the best at a lot of things coaching-wise, Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
But that was one thing he was the master at, manipulating those penalties to tick off some more clock. And now the victory formation for the Ewing Blue Devils, and they won't even snap the ball.
Yeah, no need.
The clock continues to roll out, and that'll do it for this one. The Ewing Blue Devils, with their second consecutive win, they move to 3-6 on the year as they defeat the Hamilton High West Hornets 21-6. And Joe, really not much to say.
No, other than it was all Ewing. Yeah. All Ewing all day.
Total domination. All three of their touchdowns and all three, or 21 points, I should say, coming in that first half. Pair of field goals for the Hornets. But that's all she wrote for West in this one. A 21-6 win for the Ewing Blue Devils. And that'll just about do it for us here on the WBCB Sports Network. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by the following sponsors: Kessel Dermatology, Soul Funeral Homes, Revere Restaurant, Baldwin Ford Subaru, Capital Health System, New Jersey Education Association, Team Toyota, the Italian People's Bakery, Hyundai of Trenton, Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Trentonian, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, Soul Funeral Homes, and the Hamilton Township Education Association. For our cameraman, Daniel McDevitt, and our VE, Aaron Bennett, and of course our color man, Joe O'Gorman, doing double duty today. I'll head down for some post-game interviews for the Trentonians. Yes. Always great to work with you, Joe. I'm Andrew Myers.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you, and take care, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.